This is the Real Estate Fun Game, Property Ownership 3. Here are your instructions. For each question, an answer will appear. You provide the question, just like in that famous TV game show. You'll get 3 seconds to come up with the answer. Keep track of right and wrong just so you can measure progress. Run this fun game as many times as it takes until you're ready for prime time. Are you ready? Question 1. This type of estate in land freehold is held for a lifetime or longer and is inheritable. What is a fee estate? Question 2. This type of estate in land freehold is held for a lifetime but not longer and is not inheritable. What is a life estate? Question 3. Of this type of fee estate, this is the most common type of real estate. It is the least restricted form of ownership, limited only by eminent domain, and is an indefeasible estate which cannot be overcome by another individual under any circumstances. What is fee simple? Question 4. In this type of fee estate, there are restrictions usually imposed by the person creating the estate, and it is defeasible, meaning that it can be defeated if one or more conditions are not met or maintained. What is a qualified fee? Question 5. In this type of qualified fee estate, ownership will terminate if a condition stated in the deed comes into being or is terminated. What is a fee simple determinable estate? Example, I donate this land to the city for as long as it can be used as a public park. Question 6. This type of qualified fee estate is held for a lifetime and is not inheritable and cannot be willed to heirs. What is a life estate? An example of this is John, who moves his mother into the house and is granted a life estate in the property. She owns the property for the rest of her life, but ownership reverts to John when he dies. John's mother must pay the property taxes as long as she holds the estate. Question 7. In a life estate, this is who pays the property taxes. Who is the life tenant or person holding the life estate and occupying the property? Question 8. This originates from a fee estate and returns to the fee estate status after termination. What is a life estate? Question 9. This person has the right to sell, mortgage, or otherwise convey the life estate, but not the fee estate on which it is based, which still reverts back to the original owner on the death of the person. Who is the life tenant? Question 10. In this form of life estate, tenancy is based on the lifetime of a third party. What is a pour autre vie? Question 11. In this situation, ownership of a fee estate reverts to the grantor or his or her heirs upon the death of a life tenant. What is a voluntary life estate? Question 12. In this type of life estate, ownership of the fee estate reverts to a third party upon the death of the life tenant. What is a life estate in remainder? The third party that will receive the estate is called the remainderman. Question 13. This is a life estate that in some states can be created by law. What is a statutory life estate? Question 14. This is the wife's right to receive, on the death of her husband, a share of all property held or owned by the husband during the marriage. What is the dower? Question 15. This is the husband's interest in property owned by the wife at the time of her death. What is the curtsy? Question 16. This provides a life estate to a widow or widower. What is homestead protection? This is not the same thing as a homestead tax exemption. That's it for Property Ownership 3. Click on some of our other tests as a fun, fast way to learn your real estate terminology.